welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton, and we have a wonderful opportunity for you to run, work off some calories, and then enjoy chocolate. It's an unusual race in the City of Hampton. My guests are Michael Barder from Crucible Racing. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
And Ryan Downey from Convention and Visitors Bureau. And I'm going to start by saying we are seeing a lot more races, foot races in Hampton. A lot more running, a lot of the fun 5Ks, but a lot more of the serious course racings. Why do you think that is? You're having one here. Let me ask you, Michael. Why Hampton?
I mean, Hampton is a great place to do business. We've enjoyed a great relationship with the city. It's a great city to work with. The police department is wonderful to work with. They're very supportive. The Convention and Visitors Bureau is very supportive. And it's a great location just geographically. It's very easy to get to, very centrally located. We have a lot of runners from North Carolina, Northern Virginia, D.C. area, Richmond, Virginia Beach, and kind of Hampton's right in the middle of that wheel, which is really great for people to get to. So all the things that we look for when we try and when we want to do a race somewhere, Hampton's is a great fit for all of those criteria.
I think too, for the long races, a lot of them go down, it's my neck of the woods, so I can talk about it, but along that width, downtown quarter, either along the water or near the water. I mean, it's got to be gorgeous and scenic, even if you're running and tired and all that kind of stuff. I walk along there every day, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, and Hampton's it's a historic place. It's a lot of historic sights to see, a lot of scenic views for runners to keep them interested as they're going down their 10-mile route. And we've got a great course. I mean, it captures a lot of that. Goes to the downtown area. Doesn't go too much on the water because we're in February, so
really, you don't want to get people too cold.
Freeze people, but it's a great. We feel it's a great course, and we're excited about it. And I think we'll get some great comments from runners afterwards.
Okay, and so your course is a 5K for people like our producer who aren't serious runners,
right?
Or like me, who could walk it.
You could definitely walk
I could walk briskly.
Absolutely.
But you have a serious run in here too, 10 miles.
Yeah, got the 10 miles. So they both start and finish near Mill Point Park on Eaton Street. And they'll go down Settlers Landing, head down Power Plant Parkway over 664, up Kickotan, and then back up LaSalle and Armistead back to Settlers Landing. So it's great, just nice big loop around. And again, it's fairly flat, should be fairly simple to traverse.
That's the other reason why here. I forget about that.
No big hills.
We are flat. Yeah, that makes all of Hampton Roads a good place to run.
It's great.
You get very far west, even Richmond, you start getting into hills, and then you get into farther west, and it's not just hills, but a little mountainous, a little steep there.
Yeah.
Brian, you've worked with other races, and they have grown each year. I mean, it's really exploding. Is that more people are running? Is that Hampton? Is that what do you see in the trend here?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think our Sports Hampton team, which is Brooks and Jessica, are out pursuing more opportunities and more racing opportunities. I think a lot of people are becoming more active, and their diets are changing, and people are into the paleo, and it's just become more, especially people that are my age, and they're becoming more fixated on being active. And as far as the location, you really can't beat it. We're a great drive destination from the Richmonds, from the Washington, D.C.s, only several hours away. And of course, the Hamptonites out there, the Hamptonians know that we have great attractions here. So the Air and Space Center and the Miss Hampton 2 when it's running, not now, but the Hampton University Museum, Hampton History Museum, all those great attractions. We really can provide a great weekend getaway and tie it into something like a race that might take place on 1 or 2 days.
And so, speaking of weekend getaway, you've planned this for Valentine's Day weekend.
Right.
And you've got all kinds of stuff to make it fun. Like running, I know some people think running is fun. I'm not one of those people. You've got to lure me into it. But you have a great lure this year. Tell us about your chocolate tie-in.
Yeah, so it's the Great Chocolate Race, and of course that means that you get to go out and run 10 miles or run 5K, and afterwards we're going to head over to the Crowne Plaza ballroom and enjoy some great chocolate fondue and fruit for dipping and just have a great time afterwards. So yeah, for Valentine's Day weekend, it's a great excuse to do something fun and romantic, but at the same time, be active and healthy and just have a great weekend getaway to do something unique.
You know, it really fits. I just talked to the health department. You know, they like to focus on February, in addition to the romantic, as being Heart Health Month. And a lot of that is eating better and exercising. So it ties in the fun, the romance, and the exercise and active lifestyle.
Absolutely, exactly.
And chocolate's not bad for you. It's got a little sugar in it, but it's got a lot of antioxidants.
Yeah,
you
chocolate
know?
is a very good of all the treats you could have. That's a great one.
It's really a great concept too, because a lot of people are doing these craft brew runs. They've become the norm. It's now you can go drink afterwards, but when they did the chocolate, I was like, wow, that's a really cool concept. And then the tie into Valentine's Day, because everybody's doing here's a craft brew after festival.
It is
afterwards,
connecting the beer and the running culture, which it's people who work hard and play hard. I think is part of where that is, but not everybody is. Not everybody is into the beer or the brew or wants that to be a part of the race. So this has a little different component.
And for those people who do want something a little stronger afterwards, the Crowne Plaza will have a cash bar and some chocolate flavored drinks, and I think they mentioned a Godiva martini in there somewhere. So it could be. I mean, it's good.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So we have whatever they want to do. We've got something for them.
So will this be an annual thing, or is it too soon to commit yet?
I hope so. I hope so. We're already looking forward to next year, and we'll see how this goes and make sure everything goes smoothly. But I don't foresee any problems with.
Weather can be a little dicey in February. It could
That's
be
always a challenge.
Gorgeous, warm weekend, or I believe last year at this time we might have had a little snow.
We did, yeah.
So we'll have to see how that goes. But you also mentioned a lot of people might be training for the Shamrock or training for another race, and this 10-mile range really fits in well. People are going to be out running anyway if they're in training, so why not be part of a group and doing it for fun?
Exactly. So if you've got a 10-miler on your training plan for Shamrock a month later, it's a great opportunity to come out and enjoy some great chocolate. We've got a beautiful medal for the finishers. It has some of the really iconic Hampton landmarks and die cast into it. It's really neat.
Oh, cool! I want to see one.
So yeah, we'll have to get it out.
That sounds great. Okay, now how do people register?
So they can
Talked them into it. They're watching the show. Okay, let's go online and register.
If you want to register, you can go to crucibleracing.com, and right on the first page there, it hits you in the face. You got a big picture of chocolate fondue and a registration button. So click on that, and they'll take you through what you need to do. If you're not a runner but you just want to help out, we'd love to have anyone who wants to volunteer. Certainly need some more volunteers.
And do we do that through you, or do we do that through Ryan, or either?
You can do it on the website there as well. You can sign up to volunteer if you want to help out on the course or at a water stop or something like that. There's a volunteer button, and if you just want information on the route, if you live in Hampton and you're concerned about where it's going to go, there's a button. There's a button there for detour information and stuff like that too. So.
And that's important. It does block in. I know my neighborhood gets blocked in on a lot of races sometimes, and people have to be adaptive and supportive. And remember that this is bringing a lot of people to our city. It's helping to fill our hotels. It's helping to people are eating out before and after. They're going to the museums. It's we need to welcome them and not just think, oh, I'm cranky because I can't get out of my neighborhood right this exact second. And you just wait. There's people guarding the course, and they'll let you through when there's a gap, and you can still get out. And you like to have people along the course, cheering people on.
Yeah,
sometimes we have the youth bands out. I mean, it's a fun atmosphere and a party. And even those of us who aren't quite ready to join that running culture, we can enjoy it in other ways.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you're not a runner, you can still come out and volunteer, and you still get the chocolate fondue afterwards. So it's
there's a deal.
That's right.
That's really incentive. That's much more incentive than beer for me to get running. I like that idea.
So absolutely.
Thank you for choosing Hampton for this race. I know I'll go ahead and give you a plug. Crucible has some other races in the region people might want to think ahead to. Yeah, we've got one June 18th, the General Chesty Puller 10K coming up in West Point. Honors the famous Marine Corps general who was born there. Independence Day Classic on July 2nd at Shirley Plantation. And those are the next two that are coming up on the horizon. So we're looking forward to that, and looking forward to. We've already got a lot of people who have signed up for all three of them, which is always good to see. So that is good, because it's Well, it's a commitment. If you're trying to exercise and get in shape, making that commitment to, first of all, start going, and then
Right.
second of all, keep going and keep that exercise. You know, it's important. And
Yeah.
as you say, it's fun.
It is fun.
I don't think running 10 miles would be my idea of a romantic weekend, but certainly there are a lot of people who do, and you can relax afterward and enjoy yourself. And that's the other thing, too. This race is on a Saturday, not a Sunday, so
Right.
you have a little time to relax and party and go out for a very nice meal afterward on Saturday night. Enjoy the stuff in Hampton that we have to offer.
Exactly, and Crowne Plaza has been great. They've got a great special offer for the runners, so we've got quite a few people who are staying at the hotel. And again, another just tie-in to the whole romantic weekend idea. Come run that morning, stay the night, enjoy Valentine's Day in Hampton, and I think people are really going to have a great time.
It's President's Day weekend too, so a lot of people might be off that Monday as well.
Oh,
go.
I forget. I always think of President's Day as being later, so that's a nice long weekend, and people do get to relax and recuperate and enjoy themselves after the exercise. You work hard, you play hard. That's how it
Absolutely.
works, right?
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Michael, and thank you, Ryan, for coming and
Thank
talking
you.
about this. I appreciate it, and I hope to see some of you. I might be on the sidelines this time still, but you guys could be out there in the 5K, the 10-mile, or volunteering and helping with the race, enjoying some great chocolate, keeping your heart healthy, and having a wonderful Valentine's weekend. Thanks for watching.